Dark clouds loom over Europe as a menacing storm gathers strength, threatening to unleash a catastrophic wave of migration. Namaste and welcome to the new episode of the Global Game with me, Vedika. Let's begin with a video report.
Нам западных элит у нас много друзей.
Hello and welcome to TFI Global, the foreign affairs and geopolitical. For years, the European continent has already been battered by a relentless onslaught of migrants pouring in from war-torn regions like Syria and strife-ridden African nations. But now, the approaching storm promises to be even more terrifying. As Europe struggles to recover from the Russia-Ukraine war, which unleashed a flood of millions of Ukrainian refugees upon its shores, a new nightmare emerges from the depths of Sudan. A staggering 800,000 migrants set their sights on Europe, ready to invade its borders. The country, torn apart by bitter rivalries and brutal power struggles, has become a breeding ground for chaos and devastation. Two factions led by Al-Burhan and the treacherous Hemeti clash in a blood-soaked battle for supremacy, leaving death and destruction in their wake. The repercussions of this violent feud are dire and far-reaching. Already over 334,000 people have been displaced within Sudan, their lives upended and shattered by the brutal conflict. But that's just the beginning. According to the United Nations Refugee Agency, a colossal tidal wave of more than 100,000 refugees has surged beyond Sudan's borders, seeking solace in neighboring lands. The UN has urged Sudan's neighbors to keep their borders open, but they are mostly ill-equipped, so not everyone can offer a long-term stay. Egypt remains the main destination at the moment, with more than 40,000 Sudanese crossing the border. However, Cairo appears either unprepared or unwilling to accommodate thousands of desperate people, and Sudanese people have spent days in the open air waiting to enter. Therefore, the migrants have no option but to invade Europe. The UNHCR ominously predicts that an unfathomable 800,000 individuals driven by desperation and the primal instinct to survive will soon descend upon Europe's already fragile shores. Michel Diassi, the Sudan country director for the Norwegian People's Aid Organization, has said that European countries should be thinking how they can provide legal channels of asylum, welcoming them with the same generosity they offered to Ukrainian refugees. Europe, caught in the grip of a relentless storm, is stretched thin, teetering on the edge of collapse. Scarce resources are rapidly dwindling, and the specter of scarcity looms large. Food and energy shortages storm in the land, plunging nations into an abyss of uncertainty, but the impending invasion threatens to unleash chaos of an entirely different magnitude. The specter of drug cartels, crime syndicates, and all manners of lawlessness accompany this mass migration, threatening to overwhelm law enforcement agencies and plunge Europe into a maelstrom of anarchy. Europe faces a daunting challenge as a wave of migrants is expected to flee Sudan due to political turmoil. This influx may bring with it various challenges, and Europe must get ready to help itself before Ukraine.